Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to explain to you why I believe that it's really all about balance in life, what balance in our body and in our mind means, and how you can make sure that you get into those balanced states more often in your life. I believe most people are aware that our body needs to get into a balanced state, which is also called homeostasis. That is, when we were out the whole day and we're more in our sympathetic nervous system, that is more for fight or flight and activity. At night, we slow down and we rest and we need to get into that parasympathetic nervous system more, where we rest and digest. So we need a balance of these both, of activation in sympathetic nervous system and also in the parasympathetic nervous system. And it's the same in our body. And when it comes to posture and our movements, if we were stuck in a hunchback all day long and we never extend our spine, then that is putting a lot of pressure on our organs. We can't really breathe optimally. And that has a lot of other negative effects on our body. And so if we're stuck in that position, we might create problems in our spine or in other parts of our body. So we also need to get into more of an extended upright position in our spine. Or when you go to the gym and you work out, you know that you need to rest afterwards for your muscles to grow. If you don't rest, if you keep working out again and again and you never really rest, then your body will break down. So you need a balance there too. So it's actually all systems in the body need balance, and the body is always trying to get into that homeostasis state, in that balanced state. And the more we help the body getting there, the more we, sleep, the more we rest, and also the more we get active during the day, because we need both, the more we help the body to live up to its fullest potential. But what not many people talk about is that it's also about balance in our mind. And that means that we balance our perceptions in our mind and our perceptions of good and bad that we often have. And some people are just stuck when it comes to certain topics or experience that they had in a thinking of all of black and white, of all good and all bad. That this has been terrible and this is the greatest thing ever, and that causes us to create baggage, emotional baggage in life, because we are judging here. And because of that judgment, we create this emotional baggage, which is actually literally weighing us down and keeping us from living our highest potential and going after the things that we really love, because we are more in a state of fight or flight all the time. We have fear of losing certain things and have a fantasy of gaining other things. But I'm going to get more into that topic in future videos. But just so you know that it's just like in the body, it's in the mind, all about our perceptions of the things happening in our life that can get us stuck, and that often gets us stuck in a victim mentality when we think, oh, what happened to us was just terrible, and we are the victims here, and my life is never going to be the same. And people are in a way traumatized that way, and it's also due to the fact that they didn't want to look at the other side. And in the duality that we live in, there's always the other side. It's like the yin and the yang. It has both sides in it. It has the good and the bad and the good. So if we sit down and we actually go into that moment again when, we had that perception, and we look at the other side, and we look close enough and go deep here, then our brain is revealing the other side to us, because the other side, the opposite perception, is still stored in our brain as anti-memory, actually. And so if we're taking the time and are humble enough to sit down and look at those, goods in the bad or the bads in the good, then we can get into a balanced state, which is an enlightened state, if you will. And that actually makes us, be more light, feel more light, because we can get rid of all the emotional baggage that we had before. So if you want to rebalance your life and to live up to your fullest potential, then it's important that you, when it comes to your body, you realize wherever you are stuck in, one position or one extreme, and also with your mind, where you have an extreme perception of all good and all bad. And then sit down, write down, and look at what is the other side here, and that will empower you. Will help you have an enlightened moment, and it will set you free from all the baggage that come from all these imbalanced perspectives and perceptions that are weighing you down.